Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to the new video. We're gonna do some live Legends hits today again, but do let me know if you guys want to see some other stuff as well, like for example, can show you some CWL hits or just war hits with better plan explanation, because I can take longer than 30 seconds, right? But for now, let's get into the first hits of the day. Hopefully we can keep up the 320. This base is a very compact one, but it's pretty good for roots actually. So this scenery is really bad to view it. I think soon everybody will use it. So let's see how we can do this. I'll make my entry here and I'll try to take down one compartment to break the ring. And since everything is stacked up very compactly together, just getting a couple of defenses should be good enough to make sure we have good pathing. So let's try to take down the scatter shots and then maybe the builder hit and recall out. Okay, she's pathing that way, so let's just recall. And I want to go in from the back of this fire spitter, so let's make an entry right here and drop everything down and cut the funnel with king and queen and the witches, just like this. Rage up soon, and then once everything steps up, I'll press the warden ability, just like this. And this monolith compartment is very heavy, so I'm gonna try and overgrowth it once everything has gotten a little bit closer, so that I can hopefully take down the heroes before I have to actually engage the monolith and stuff. So let's rage up here again and go for the overgrowth, just like this, and pop the RC ability. Put some hunters down, hopefully they can do something to counter these heroes. Still have a skeleton spell, which I will use on the monolith. Hopefully we can still get some value, even though there's two multi-archer, multi-infernos next to it, of course, but should still be fine. You can see this back end is super heavy, so let's freeze up and hopefully this king ability can go where I want it to. Yeah, that was good, but we don't actually have any roots left anymore, so that's quite a big problem for this monolith. We need to get down. Okay, queen clutched up heavily, so first triple. Okay, second hit, we have this double rage base, so let's see how can we make our entry here. I would like to I think go in from one of the rage towers, but I know this is very trapped, so maybe I just go a little bit off to the side. No, I'll just take this one. Mostly the RC side is less trapped, so let's try this. Yeah, like you can see, I'm willing to bet the other side has way more giant bombs and everything. So nice trick for you guys to use too. So let's just try to get the X-bow and the scatter shots and then recall out. I will need to use one more cycle, so hopefully, yeah, she can stay alive long enough, and then we can take down the scatter. But this builder hut is being quite annoying. Okay, this is not ideal, but yeah, let's still make something of it. So I'm gonna try to make my entry from up here, just like this. but I need to cut off the pathing like this very soon, and then put in the rest of my army. Hopefully it doesn't split up to the side, and then go for some headhunters here and the troop launcher. Rage up when hopefully the warden needs to step forward a little bit further, and then I can go for an overgrowth on this rage tower compartment. I'm getting a very weird split actually, so hopefully we can still get through. I'm gonna save some of my spells because I actually want to keep them from when this overgrowth wakes up, so I can rage up here and freeze. I'll keep the king ability for the town hall side and we should be good. Yep, we got it. I'll just pop the king ability. That's another triple. Also, don't forget about the giveaway, guys. Next video, I will choose my favorite comment, and that one will win tomorrow's gold pass. So be creative. I'm very much looking forward to seeing what you guys can come up with. So next up we have this invisibility core base again, which we had yesterday too, so I'm just gonna try to do the same thing. Hopefully this time we can actually get it done right and use the RC to get into the monolith as well. But then you do need to keep your fox alive long enough, otherwise you just don't make it. So let's go for another invis here. Yeah, once again, we're not gonna make it with this tornado trap, but still, the funnel is made, which is the most important part of it, of course. So let's do this to trigger the invisibility tower and make a funnel to get the king inside and drop the roots up here, just like this. The rest of the army, drop some headhunters. Get the king a little bit of help, hopefully. Get another headhunter in and pop the ability now. Now we need to check that the invisibility tower isn't actually going to start up again, so let me freeze right here and pop the RC ability, rage up again. Once the score is down, there's actually not much left, so it's pretty much the thing that matters the most, right? The only real threat right now is the minion prince, but on his own he won't be able to do enough. So that's another triple. Okay, base number 4. We have this diamond style base, which would be very good if we can get a log launcher for these defenses, but it's not an easy log launcher for sure. Definitely not with these boulder huts and everything, so I'm not sure. I do still want to try it, actually. I do think this side for the RC is very trapped up, so let's just go into the giant bomb. Also not ideal, but the fox should stay behind a little bit more so she doesn't die. Perfect. And then the RC can handle the damage. I don't actually need all that much value. I just want to make the initial funnel, but we can take this corner down as well. Perfect. Now maybe I go for the poison tower as well, like why not? And then I'll just recall out like now and try to set up this overpowered rocket launcher. Do it like this. And then I'm gonna need to get, maybe I get the witches in here too, just because there's so much on this compartment, on this log launcher for value. Then meanwhile I'll cut off the funnel with the king and go in with my roots from here like this. Let's go. And the monolith didn't actually go down, so that's quite unfortunate, but I do think we'll be able to fix it still, because the Yetis might take it down anyways. So, oh, didn't even drop my warden. Needs to step up so I can pop the ability now. And then I can go for pretty light overgrowth, just like this, to keep the pathing. Put some cleanup down. And rage up again. We still have the RC ability. So let's pop that one soon too. And yeah, base is already pretty much down. Pop the king. Next up we have this double rage base again, which we had yesterday too. So you can see most of the bases do keep coming back. And yesterday we did this RC entry, so let's just go for that again. Even now there's even more value to put a rocket, a log launcher down there. So let's just do the same approach and see how it works. Hopefully, yeah, once again the fox takes a hit, but it doesn't matter all that much. We just need to make the funnel right. So that's made right now. Let's just recall out. So now we go for the queen here, the white funnel with the log launcher. Put the skeleton spell down and go in with the roots. So try to help the king. This is already looking quite good as an entry. So let's pop the warden ability now. Maybe pop the king ability too. And put the overgrowth down here, so everything can stay together as much as possible. Try to snipe the town hall and the heroes with the rocket spear ability. Let's go. Put some cleanup down in the meantime. A lot of our army has died already, but the important stuff, the heroes are still alive, and we have so many support spells left, so this will be another triple. Just Invisive again. Next up, once again, an invisibility core base, but it is kind of a different one. So now, where can I break the outside ring to make the funnel? I would love to be able to break this, but I think that's not really the best for the RC. since it will be taking town hall shots as well. So let's go in from here. And then we can make our entry point behind this bidder right there. Go in on invisibility. Notice last invisibility wasn't actually all that useful. I really would like to be able to snipe the furnaces, so let's try that like this and put the skeleton spell down here for the big defenses up there and go in with the army. King already died, but we should still be fine. Let's overgrowth here to keep the good splits. Now I need to freeze because my RC is getting targeted. So hopefully now we still have enough left. This is actually a very stupid crusher mortar. So let's take it down. And then we should be good. The triple. Okay, we have this sort of invisibility base. How can we take this down? So I think this is the heaviest area, except for the invisibility tower, of course. So maybe you want to overgrowth that. I'll try to break the ring up here with the RC. This fox just barely went out of the invisibility. Quite unfortunate, but won't matter. Now I actually would like to go for the other side, so I'll redirect here and hopefully be able to get the hook tower too, but probably not. So let's just go for the builder hut and recall out, and then we can make our entry from this side. Just like this. And trigger the invisibility, put the king down. Put some hedge hunters into and pop the warden ability. Actually going quite slow with all this heavy damage, so let's do this, and when needed freeze to save the RC, but the ice golem did perfectly. So let's just start doing some cleanup there. Rage wasn't actually necessary there, but it doesn't matter, base is down. Let's go. Just freeze here. Last set of the day, we have very heavy rage tower base in the core. So I'm gonna go for my RC here to take down the corner, and hopefully she'll be able to either path towards the fire spitter, or we can make our entry from there. Let's just try to probably go towards the monolith, which would be pretty good too if we can redirect right here like this. Or do we need it? Yeah, we did. It's okay, let's just Darcy actually got triggered, unfortunately. Let's make our entry here from the side. Just like this. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer for the king, for the RC I mean. Hopefully be able to funnel him in to the town hall, and then pop the warden ability right here, and the king ability too. Since there's so much heavy damage around the town hall, then I can overgrowth right here to split up this very high damage core and rage through it again. The queen already died, unfortunately, so this isn't actually looking too pretty. We just hope we can still save it, but it's not looking good at all. The Arcean is going to need to be able to take out this core, which you won't be able to. Definitely not with all these traps, so yeah, this is a loss. Bad hit, bad hit, bad hit. Let's go for the freeze here to just get some extra percentage in. We really needed to enter from another side, I think. And our sea walk definitely wasn't good enough. So yeah, this is a miss.